Terrific view of the nighttime traffic between Manhattan and our setting tonight, Brooklyn, New York. Thanks for spending Valentine's Day with us. We've got a Allie, take it.
Thanks, B.A. Well,
Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. They've got MP, Chimezie Metu out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's DiVincenzo in at the two-guard. And for Brooklyn, Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Aldridge in at the center position. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
So it's Brooklyn now, after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Durant against Sabonis. And Durant gets it to go.
Well, you see the assertiveness inside from Kevin Durant. He is so good at finishing in different ways.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Pass to man, and stolen by Simmons. Into the lane, and it's Simmons with the jam.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles. Well, we knew something might happen with Ben Simmons, and clearly he and the 76ers just weren't on the same page. Now, sometimes the relationship between a player and a team just runs its course, and after their disappointing postseason exit last year, it was time to part ways. So I'm sure Simmons is definitely looking forward to reinventing himself with his new team.
Aldridge misses. Hield against Harris. Pass to man. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Man's gotten his second bucket of the game.
More than just a scorer. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Outside Simmons. Irving against DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris's shot is good.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Irving against DiVincenzo to the middle. MP outside. Out to DiVincenzo. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And the Nets making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Now here's Simmons. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Outside Durant. Pass to Irving. Shot from 12. And that one's long. The Kings trailing. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Count it.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Griffin outside. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo. Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Durant. Thomas comes in for Harris. And it's Curry in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Claxton, averaging around 5 points a game. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The Nets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Thomas. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Griffin. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset. Keeping his balance even when the D is present.
Holmes against Griffin. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter. Back to Claxton. Second chance shot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Down low. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Mitchell against Curry. Here's Simmons. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Mitchell with the ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Back to man. Shot to stop the run. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets out in front. They lead by 7. And always ready in the clutch. Kyrie Irving says he saves his best for the fourth quarter.
For me, I just try to feel out the game.
You know, going almost an entire new group here. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Claxton. Harris is checked in for Curry. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Ben Simmons. Taking a look at Sacramento, we've got Domantas Sabonis. MP is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chimezie Metu, and it's Lamb in at the small forward position.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Wizards put on a show. He contributed 35 points and shot the ball extremely well from both the field and the line. It's just been a great stretch of games for him, and there's plenty of reason to think he'll keep going. Send it back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Durant for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Durant's got 8 points.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
Boy, this guy, a multifaceted talent, and not just on the court. Kevin Durant has said, quote, basketball is just what I do and love, but that isn't just who I am. This guy really tries to make a difference.
And that one's good, man.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Brooklyn trailing. 1:46 left to play in the second quarter. Irving against MP. Oh, great D that time from MP. And Durant has helped many people with his generosity.
Yeah, once committed $10 million to the college track programs to help disadvantaged kids receive a higher education. He's been renovating basketball courts around the world, and obviously as an entrepreneur, he's been focusing on companies and products that are making lives better. How cool is that?
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving with it. Now guarded by MP. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Irving. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter. DiVincenzo on the wing. Back to man. Shot from the low post is good. He's got 12.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Pass to Harris. To the inside. And Durant gets it to go.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Back to man. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was does the defense. No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And Irving gets it to go.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Mann. And the layup is good off the glass. Mann's got 16.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Durant inside. Lamb covering. 14 feet away. Durant, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
From deep, MP. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's sack. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Greg?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving, the pass to Durant. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Mann. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Durant with the bucket.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Simmons, the pass to Aldridge. And Metu pulls it down. And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And the Nets call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Durant. Outside Simmons. Going inside. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
Curry against Mitchell. Here's Mann. Outside for Mitchell. MP outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mann's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Against Curry. Pass to Griffin. Outside for Irving. From outside the arc. That one no good.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Thomas in for Harris. And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Sacramento. It's a broken forearm, about the worst outcome they could have imagined. They won't let a player this injured back into the game or probably any game for the foreseeable future. Guys?
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Thomas misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
To the wing on the left. Stevenson's shot is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Thomas. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Over Mitchell. Curry's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP against Griffin. Man, and he lays it up and in. Man's got 30 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Simmons. Goes up at the stripe. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Sacramento leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And Irving is subbed in for Thomas. And the Kings also making a change. Man, he's checked in for Lamb. Pass to Durant. Launches it. And they recover it. Simmons, the pass to Curry. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And there's Curry on the assist by Simmons. Curry's got his first points of the night.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Taking a look at Sacramento. MP is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Metu in at the 4. Pass to Aldridge. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Back to Man. Lays it up and banks it in. Man's got 16 in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Harris is checked in for Curry. The Kings also with a sub. Holmes is checked in. Back to Man. Offensive rebound, Kings. Shot's good by Sabonis.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
Durant, the pass to Irving, and that comes off the assist by Durant.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end. Outside,
DiVincenzo. Back to man. Pass to DiVincenzo. MP outside. Inside. Here's Metu. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Simmons. Aldridge up top. Irving with it. The 3-ball. Tries again. The kick out to Simmons. 6 to shoot. And it's Simmons with the jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? DiVincenzo on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Holmes. And here's Sabonis. Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge.
A quick leaper with good instincts. Aldridge can be so disruptive as a defender.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a...
Shooting one.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
Nice to see everybody.
So, MP, some high-profile players have skipped the dunk contest lately, worried about being seen as more than a dunker. Now, why did you decide to participate?
Hey, look, that's soft to me. What's there to worry about? You play the games, don't you? And if you're more than a dunker, you don't have anything to worry about. So to me, that's not even a concern. That's for someone else with a weak heart. That's not me.
Well, MP, some Vegas odds makers have you as a 200-to-1 long shot at taking home the dunk title. Now, do you think those are good odds for you?
Hey, man, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I don't think that's right, obviously, but I'm going up against some pretty great dunkers, so I get why I'm not the favorite.
So are you looking to prove them wrong, then?
No. It's not that serious. I'm just looking to have some fun, bring some attention to our city and the organization, and just to stay healthy so I can have a great second half of the season. Okay, we good? Thank you.
Slang. Used to sleep on the floor with a got a I can't yet because it's still wet. Man, I pay him a visit, ain't paid his bills yet. I make him feel that. I rap and seal that. Send out the head the Nike swoop stamps. I'm just doing it for the camp. Showed them to the night behind my back. One thing about that karma, she coming back. Keep close. Nowadays, became a trend and snake your homies out cause everybody back though. But everybody black though. I let the catch it. Used to off the numb, hope I didn't purchase. Cause every time I see the just like a scary movie. Can't do no jury duty. Internet and altered it, do a different game now. I don't rap about I let his name down. Shame how they blackball Kane, they scratched my name out. I pushed it longer than I expected to get my name hot. They want to take me out.
You can't underestimate experience. Ty and Splash have been here before. They know what it takes to compete in the finals. We saw multiple times in both tournaments, 2K League players had the advantage in crunch time, not making mistakes, hitting shots when they need to. And overall, in crunch time, those 2K League players did play better.
Well, the finals are just around the corner. I can't wait to watch them unfold. I guess we'll have to see who comes out champion on each gen. Thank you guys so much for joining us on 2K TV here.
On the floor for the visiting Sacramento Kings. At small forward, Jeremy Lamb. At the other forward position, Chimezi Metu. At shooting guard, Dante DiVincenzo. At center, Domantas Sabonis. At the other guard position, the head coach of the visiting team is Alvin Gentry. Now, introducing the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. Starting at power forward, 6 feet, 7 inches, number 44, Patrick Williams. At guard,
hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First,
hey, Kevin, the Bulls...
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters from Sacramento. Jeremy Lamb out there with Metu. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's MP. And it's Sabonis in at center. And for Chicago, we've got DeRozan. Williams is out there with Vucevic. Then it's White. And it's Ball in at point guard. And tonight, Smith, you look at perhaps the future of the NBA, but it takes time, we all know, to build.
Kevin, you got to start somewhere. And a lot of these players still, with their whole careers ahead of them, a lot of time to grow. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to MP. From 8. And that one drops for him.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Dishes it to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Here's the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's White. Vucevic trying to get open. White, good.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the shot goes down. Mann's got 8 points.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
DeRozan against Lamb. DeRozan, that's good.
One of the biggest progressions for DeMar DeRozan. now can create his shot off the dribble in a variety of ways.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
DiVincenzo kicks to MP. And he's good on the 3 ball. 11 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside ball. He dishes it to DeRozan. A beautiful reverse layup. 1:31 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to MP. Outside layup. Just 5 to shoot. DiVincenzo against White. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 5. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
MP kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to MP. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
The pass to DeRozan. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Lamb passes to Man. Here's Medu. To the inside. Sabonis kicks to DiVincenzo. Lays it up and banks it in. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Jones. He's out there with Thompson. Dosunmu is out there at DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the 1. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets played superb basketball. He finished with 32 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for a different measure. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Lyles no good. Bulls trail by 7.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Well, Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Stevenson passes to Man. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Holmes, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Holmes got his first points of the night. And here is Dosunmu. production. On the wing, DeRozan. Shoots over Lyles. DeRozan's shot is off.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Man, count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now a 9-point Kings lead.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Caruso kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. No good with the triple. Kings leading now by 9. Stevenson passes to Mann. Back to Stevenson. MP looking around. To the middle. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
Caruso, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the basket by Stevenson. Stevenson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to.
And so is the Sacramento Kings, finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Sabonis is out there with Medu. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. Then it's MP. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. Ball kicks to DeRozan. Inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Passes to Mann. Back to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got the first bucket of the third here for the Kings.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Ball finds DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. The wide open look here for Vucevic. That one a 10 off line to the right, but drops in for him.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for White. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. DeRozan passes to Caruso. Back to DeRozan. 13 feet away. Off the left rim and out. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Caruso, no good. Kings leading now by 15. To the inside. Here's Mann. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 23 points for MP.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Caruso. To the paint. Thompson with the bucket.
Really good hands. Thompson catches the ball well in traffic, then right up in rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Jones checked in for Williams. And then for Sacramento, Alex Lenz checked in for Lyles. And it's Mitchell in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
There's the pass to Dosunmu. Thompson outside. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It's picked off. Dosunmu, the pass to Jones, and Jones slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Jones sends it back. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Vucevic checked in for Thompson. On the wing, MP. 25 points in the game. Down low. And Len gets it to go on the assist by MP. Len's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. 17-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Here's Dosunmu. And he converts the layup. Dosunmu's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Stevenson outside. It's stolen by DeRozan, and they're moving it up. And that one's good. Caruso.
Veteran move by DeRozan. Anticipates, causes the turnover, then sends him off to the races.
To the paint. And MP throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Lets the 3 fly. Caruso, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Kings ahead, leading by 17. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4, we've got Lonzo Ball. Vucevic is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's DeRozan, and it's White in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Pass to Medu. Over Ball. Medu can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Good work there as it goes.
There's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
MP kicks to Mitchell. Back to MP. On the wing, Mitchell. Vucevic against MP. 6 to shoot. Mitchell left side. Count that bucket. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams has checked in, and a change for Sacramento. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mitchell.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Ball with it, now defended by MP. Ball surveying the defense. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to man. Out to the wing. Here's Medu. He's guarded by Williams. And a wide open look for MP. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's now 29 points for MP. Outside DeRozan. And there's the pass to Vucevic. DeRozan in the corner. Over Sabonis. Doesn't go that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. MP outside. Pass to Medu. And Lamb kicks to MP. Pass to Medu.
2 minutes.
Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're ahead by 14. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Here's Vucevic, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Lamb passes to Medu. MP left side. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the team.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for MP. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
So it's Sacramento picking up the win, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Slam. Used to sleep on the floor with a I can't yet because it's still wet. Man, I pay him a visit, ain't paid his bills yet. I make him feel that. I rap and seal that. Sitting out the head tonight.
Remember, the My Team Unlimited Finals will go down on March 19th, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, and you can watch all of the action live on our official Twitch channel.
And make sure to check back here next Friday where we're working on an interactive special. You know the deal. You answer trivia questions correctly and you'll earn yourself some free VC.
I think we should give them a hint on the trivia.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight.
Substitution.
The Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Mobley, he's checked in for Barnes. Bay comes in for Edwards. Maxey's checked in for Cunningham, and MP subbed in for Halliburton. So Team World's 5 right now. And it's Şengün in at the 4 spot. Clock is at 3. Jacks up a 3. Team World with a fresh shot clock. Now USA with it. Here's Bay. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
To the middle, here's Stewart. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And Team World making a change here. Thomas is checked in.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And it's Team World with the ball. Outside Thomas. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Man passes to Stewart. Good in the assist goes to MP. Stewart's got 9. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
5 to shoot. Here's Giddey. Puts up a 3. Knocked away. Good saving. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Inside, here's Mann. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot, considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
Here's Maxey. It's good from long range. And now an 8-point USA lead.
The offense will be really like the way they're moving it around for the best look.
How about this? 9 of the last 10 points coming off assists. Nobody forcing the action one-on-one.
Shot on the wing. A shot off that time. And Team World will come the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Thomas passes towards A. Good saving. Covered by MP. The shot no good by Duarte. Now here's Bay. Here's Mann. And the dunk by MP.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for USA. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Smith is out there with Mobley. Then there's Maxey. Then it's MP. And it's Bay in at the small forward. And for Team World, he's out there with Thomas. And it's Duarte in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Nick Saban, covered by MP. Team World with the fresh shot clock. Nick Saban. The shot misses. USA leading by 8. Bay passes to Mann. Back to Bay. USA moving the ball around. MP with it. Hayes on him. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
Into the lineup for Team World.
Pass to Maxey. Back to MP. It's tipped. Here's Duarte. Team World with another miss. Duarte has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Man can't hit.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And good that time. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Mann. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Giddey, covered by MP. Driving the lane, and Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got the lead, back up to 3 now for Team World. Here's Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Mann's got 3 assists in the game. On offense, here's Team World. RJ passes to Giddey. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Duarte passes to Pokusevski. Here's Duarte. Clock at 4. Here's Giddey. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Mann, and he banks in the layup. Mann's got 4 this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Duarte. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Team World leads by... Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Star.
Substitution.
Completely new group for USA.
On the court.
Smith is out there with Mobley. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Maxey. And it's Mann in at the 1 spot. Now the pass to Smith. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And for Team World, you've got Hayes, and it's Duarte in at the 2. And there it is for him. And so, MP will bring it up for USA. They've led by as much as 10. And MP throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Now USA with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Maxey passes to Mann. Smith trying to break loose. And again, shot good from Mann. Mann's got 14 points. Team World trails by 8. Pass to Duarte. Passes it to Thomas. A baseline J. Again, Team World good for 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Maxey passes to Mann. Kept alive. Smith lays it up off the glass. Smith's got his first 2 points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Here's Duarte. 5 points in the game.
2 minutes.
Again, Team World good for 2.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Now, here's MP. Covered by Hayes. Maxey passes to Smith. And the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And here's Hayes. He's got 7. Here's Thomas. Out of hand on it. A second chance effort. USA leading by 8. 1:04 left here in the third quarter. Mann passes to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Mann's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for USA.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Team World making a change here.
Into the lineup for Team World. Alexi.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Here's Mann. Akusevsky grabs the miss. Team World trails by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Mann passes to Smith, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Now, here's Maxey. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And it's USA going into the break with a 10-point. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for USA, they've got Mobley. MP is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. MP, that's for 2. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Pokusevski. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. His 5th basket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Barnes, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's Edwards in for Bay. Here's Pokusevski. Here's Azubuike. He can't hit that time. Good defense by MP. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Back to Edwards. Floats it up for MP. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside, Green. To the middle. The shot's good from Achua.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
On the wing, Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Back to MP. That one a little long. Team World trails by 10. Pass to Giddey. Azubuike trying to break free. And Giddey gets it to go.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Man can't hit.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. The pass to Achua. Knocks it loose. Here's Pokusevski. Guarded by Stewart. Pokusevski can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night. Giddey the pass to Green. To the inside. It's hauled in by USA. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Cunningham kicks to MP. Outside Edwards. Back to MP. Good on the bucket. Man's got 20.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
And Team World calls time here. MP's really making a difference here.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Into the lineup
with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Maxi's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Here's Şengün. Pass to Pokusevski. Passes to Şengün. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. Hayes, no good. Now USA with it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession.
Into the lineup for Team World, Josh Green, Josh Giddey.
Here's Green. Hayes the pass to Giddey. Now here's Green. 5 on the clock. Team World with another miss. MP outside. Off target. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Slang. Used to sleep on the floor with a got a I can't yet because it's still wet. Man, I pay him a visit, ain't paid his bills yet. I make him feel that. I rap and seal that. Send out the head tonight.
I got something for Splash. I know exactly what he want to do.
This is not what he want. He knows this.
There's definitely a history between us.
He's really tough. The last tournament kind of setting we played in, he was hooping.
Season 5 has been bursting with fun events, and the good news is there's more.
Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities in the air. Kevin Harlan here with partners Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Tonight, we bring you the dunk contest, the greatest aerial display the NBA has to offer.
And you know, this has become one of the jewels of the NBA season. The fans love to watch it. The players love to take part in it. It's just a terrific night all the way around.
And when you talk to the players, it's easy to get a sense of how much they've been looking forward to this event. They are fired up.
So it'll be Zion Williamson here. And he'll be starting us out. Is that an advantage, Clark?
You know what? I think it cuts both ways, Kevin. I mean, you got the pressure to go with something big to pump this crowd up and get them into it. But you also have the advantage to feed off of the fans based on what they're looking for.
Yeah, I think you really, it's all about who you are and your personality. Some guys will thrive, as Clark said, in either situation.
All right, Clark.
Oh, he tried to pose. He did a little pose.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. He went with the pose, left hand pose right there, and the throw down. Not the elite level that we're accustomed to, Clark.
Second to the stage, looking to make an impression with his. Well, let's see what happens here. Oh, that was tough. His hand hit the ball out. Watch. Look at that.
Yeah, he jumped over his head, took it from, and then went through his legs again.
Left hand grab, and then a right hand throw.
Right, exactly. Left hand through the legs to the right while jumping over.
And so here's Green now. And
going after it here, Kevin.
It is. Oh, that was nice, too, now.
Going around his legs, under his legs, and the 360.
Yeah.
Oh, spun though. He had a little half 360 in there. But it was around the leg and 360.
And here we go with MP. Adding cleanup, he's looking to close out the first round of dunks with a bang. Diallo's got a quick throw. It'll be Zion Williamson here. And I think, we just saw this one, right?
You think? Yeah, he did indeed, Kevin. There's no thinking to it. That's for sure. We did see it already.
Right. Okay, he was second up. Now his second dunk of the night. Crowd is ready. Here he comes.
That was nice. That was nice. Yeah, it's all one hand, though. It's the one-hand windmill. And he went left-handed.
I see a little power action right there.
And he's a right-handed guy, I think. He was left-handed with him. That's nice. Yeah, that's real sweet. That's real sweet.
And so here's Green now.
That's nice. Because no alley-oop there. So when you got to generate your own bounce without that ball as a target, I think those are even more difficult, Kevin.
That's a great point. Right. And here we go with MP. You know, his first dunk tonight really didn't register with the crowd.
Yeah, Kevin, he needs something special here.
Yeah, I think it's really important that you get the crowd and the momentum on your side.
Oh, he drew iron that time, Clark.
Yep.
Green's got a bad throw. It'll be Zion Williamson here. All right, here he comes.
Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, nice 360. Nice. Well, pass was thrown from behind the backboard, over the backboard. Yeah, well thrown.
He got a great pass.
And you got the catch and the 360.
Second contestant with his final dunk.
Absolutely fine. And look how far that ball was back, Kevin. He was fully extended on the catch.
And so here's Green now. And so here we go. He covers his eyes.
He covered his eyes.
He covered his eyes.
The forearm blindfold.
Oh, my goodness.
And the 360 is actually about a 200 degree.
And here we go with MP. Last up, final dunk of the night.
Elevated, but nothing happened.
And the moment has come to claim the trophy. The voting is in. And a well-deserved win for this year's dunk contest champion, Zion Williamson.
And the dunk contest is always special. But this year it was even crazier than we're used to.
Yeah, and there really was a little something extra in the air this year, Clark. These players were in rare.
Slang. Sleep on the floor with it. Got a I can't yet because it's still wet. Man, I pay him a visit, ain't paid his bills yet. I make him feel that. I rap and seal that. Send out the
Welcome to this special edition of NBA 2K TV.
Last weekend's tournament shook down the bracket, and we know now who is going to be battling it out for those championship titles in the March 19th finals.
It was an action-packed tournament, and this week we're bringing you all up to speed on how it all went down.
It's finally arrived. Welcome to the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournaments. Thousands tried, but only 32 qualified for each tournament. And we have 2 brackets for this year, one for last gen and one for current gen. A total of $500,000 is up for grabs. It's been a long journey for many of these players to get to this point. And today, we'll find out which 4 will continue their journey into the finals. So let's get started. First up is the last gen console tournament. On the right side of the last gen bracket, the first round was action-packed as top-seeded SOH7 TV went down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious.
And last year's champion Two-Way Roko moved on to the second round.
Just totally relentless.
As the 13th seed, Losing Weight was able to advance to the next round, thanks to some big plays down the stretch. Plus, one of our double bracket qualifiers, Swaggy P. Holmes, picked up a close win as the 10th seed.
He just keeps coming, attack mode.
I lost in the first round last year, so I know what it felt like to lose. So I came in pretty confident, and I've been having a great year all year.
5 on the clock.
In the second round, Swaggy and Losing Weight continued their momentum as double-digit seeds.
He takes it in.
With Swaggy earning a narrow 2-point win and Losing Weight winning by 11.
Three-pointer.
Two-Way Roko and Free JC2K moved on as well.
Toughest thing is, in the role of being a champion, one of the toughest things to do is win when you're supposed to win.
But then the quarterfinals. Technical difficulties took out Two-Way Roko.
If I lose a game in the tournament, I'm okay with it. But just the fact that, it was out of my control in a way, that's what hurt the most.
To the paint.
While Swaggy P. Holmes took home a huge victory, setting the stage for a semifinals matchup between Swaggy and Losing Weight.
I was so locked in the third game. I played crazy defense in the first quarter. I think I held him to 3 points in the first quarter, and this guy is really good. So I'm ready to rock out.
So who would walk away with $50,000 and a shot at the grand prize?
He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
I knew it was pretty much over going.
The Kings as they came through the tunnel earlier on tonight, all set to give their Sacktown fans something to cheer about. The California Capitol building shining brightly tonight as we get ready for action in Sacramento. Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Nikola Jokic said, quote, growing up in Serbia, I fell in love with basketball. Playing professionally at 16 years old, I developed fast. Now, when other players pull me or grab my leg, I love it. That's how we played in Serbia. Not fighting, but just the passion. I don't want basketball to just be a job. I want to keep that passion. Brian?
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for Sacramento, we've got Chimezie Metu. MP is out there with Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. Now here's Jackson. To the paint. Jackson on the wing. Back to man. Clock at 6. And he buries his first look. A big decision for MP coming up this summer. Grant, he'll be fielding offers from around the league as he hits free agency.
It's strange that MP is already a free agent. A strange quirk in his contract. but he's set to capitalize on it, and he'll be a hot commodity indeed.
Here's DiVincenzo. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go to the middle. Back to man. Pass to Metu. And stolen by Murray. Now here's Porter. We played just over a minute here in the first. It's good.
Yeah, you can't leave people open around Jokic, and the offense is set up to have cutters and movement. They'll take advantage of the defense if they sleep.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
And so here is Denver. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. And it's Murray off the drive.
Surprising quickness. Murray burying his head down and just sprinting to the rack.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Inside. Sabonis right side. Back to man. Jackson outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. He loves to challenge people. Does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Now here's Jokic. 33 points last game. Porter finds Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain, close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. And it's Jokic, that time on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Tipped. 3-on-3. Jokic with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Pass to Murray. Porter with it. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Denver.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Cousins, he's checked in for Jokic. Najee comes in for Gordon. Green's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Morris in for Murray. Now here's Morris. 15 in his last outing. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while. But it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Stevenson. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. MP against Morris. Back to man. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Man's got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter here. And Cousins throws it down.
Now Cousins, with his height, is able to get up there and jam that one down. Just get the ball deep to him on the inside, and pretty much he'll take care of the rest. And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Barton. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Najee. Cousins with it. Defended by Holmes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barton. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
To the inside. Cousins. No good with a layup.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And Nikola Jokic, the 2021 league MVP, he said it was a long road that brought him to the top.
Hustle work, every day, twice a day. You just go out there on the court and do whatever you need to do to get better, and that's what I did.
Granddad's love for the game makes those long hours fly by.
Boy, are you telling the truth, B.A. I mean, his love and passion for the game of basketball is something you see every time he takes the court.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court for Denver, we've got Green. Will Barton is out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Green, and it's Najee in at the 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now Green. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. The Kings trailing. Outside Lamb. Brad, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player...
Substituting on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. The Kings have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. On the wing man, he's guarded by Porter. Pass to Sabonis. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And here's Murray. DiVincenzo covering. Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. And it's rejected.
Putting the wingspan to great use. Lynn throws that one.
DiVincenzo on the wing. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. And that one's good. Man,
that's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Denver in the lead. Morris outside. Pass to Murray. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Jokic, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Blocked! And here's Murray. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. That one goes. Count it.
And I like that for Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to man. The 3 is up. Again, MP missing. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Porter. The rebound by Man. Sacramento has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. On the wing man, defended by Murray. Again, MP missing.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Down low. His man. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Nuggets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. We've got Domantas Sabonis, Jackson out there with Chimezie Metu. Then it's MP, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. So that's who Alvin Gentry starts the second half with.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player to help be a facilitator.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He had 31 points and did a great job of not forcing shots. It's the kind of patience you like to see. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. There was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Now, sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Murray against MP. Murray drives in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Great focus from Murray, really sticking it to the D right there with the tough and one.
Both teams will make substitutions. Sacramento shooting around 53%, a nice number. Outside, DiVincenzo, his man. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It'll go on Michael Porter. Mitchell's checked in for the Kings. Cousins, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Green comes in for Michael Porter. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
The Kings have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Stevenson. It's stolen. Left side, Green. Pass to Murray. The 3. Stevenson with a rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Man, nice dish, and the layup goes down. Man's got 4 points in the quarter.
What the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Here's Najee. And here's Cousins. On the wing, Barton. Just 4 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up to the inside. Cousins can't hit.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Man misses. That's tipped. Here's Murray. Here he goes. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And Murray's the kind of shooter that you appreciate in the flow of the game, but when he gets in this kind of rhythm, look out.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And MP throws it down.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Denver calls timeout.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
Lyles, he's checked in for Metu. Green's checked in for the Nuggets. Morris comes in for Green.
Make some noise, fans.
Morris outside. That one's good for 2. And the Nuggets lead by 8. For Sacramento, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall.
General is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
Murray again. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Kings making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. And Denver with a change here, too. Gordon, he's checked in for Barton. Here's Lyles. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. You know, you talk to the coaching staff here, they rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
And the Kings shooting has been good, 54% on this one. MP against Morris, the drive-by man, and MP throws it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Morris. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And he's going for the lob. And MP throws it down.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Up top, Morris. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Mitchell against Murray. Pass to Gordon. Over Lamb. The fadeaway J is off the mark. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Green out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Morris in at point guard. Gordon against Jackson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
Most coaches would settle for the opposition taking mid-range jump shots, but tonight they're on fire from there.
Jackson on the wing, defended by Gordon. Jackson, the pass to MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
foul. That's on JaMychal Green. And he makes it first. Metu, he's checked in for the Kings. Barton, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's Barton. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, that's an awesome dunk from Will Barton on that possession. You got to be aware of his athleticism sneaking up on you.
To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to Jokic. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That'll be a second foul of the game.
The skill set is there. Jokic, very tough cover for a lot of centers in the league because of how unique he is.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that. Man, good whistle there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your change.
Free throw good, MP.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for MP. And Denver has possession. Morris passes to Jokic. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Nice shot by Morris.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Jokic. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
MP, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Morris. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Barton. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Hello, Will Barton. Transition is his best friend. It's a lot of his baskets on the fast break.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Denver calls timeout. They're ahead by 8. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Player of the game, Jamal Murray.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
This guy loves playing the role of the villain. It's what motivates him to play well on the road, I think. And he did just that tonight, channeling that energy in a positive way, getting a huge victory away from home. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, we take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. Timeout called. Sacramento. They're trailing by 10. 1:39 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
A bit under 3.5 minutes had passed here in the fourth. Out to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Back to man. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Man's got 10 points in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Barton outside. Pass to Porter. 1:02 left in the fourth. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Kings have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. DiVincenzo finds MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Murray passes to Gordon. Martin outside. Jokic in the post. Covered by MP. Count the basket.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Back to man. Fires the three. And it's Denver with a rebound. Now here's Murray. So it's Denver picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.